Thanos and his kids have gone after Thor's Asgardian transport, the Legislator, looking for the Space Stone, which is housed in the Tesseract that Loki had taken before Asgard's annihilation. With Thanos previously having the Power Stone in the wake of obliterating Xander, Thanos' military quickly overcomes the Asgardians. Loki offers the Tesseract to Thanos in return for Thor's life, just to be committed suicide when Thanos expects Loki's endeavor to deceive and kill him. Minutes before Glaive kills him, Heimdall utilizes the force of the Bifrost to send mass to Earth. Thanos and his kids then, at that point, withdraw soon after Thanos utilizes the Power Stone to obliterate the Legislator. Abandoning a grieving Thor and abandoned in space, Mass accident lands at the Sanctum Sanctorum in New York City and is returns to Bruce Flagg, who illuminates Stephen Odd and Wong about Thanos' approaching appearance. Weird and Flagg contact Tony Obvious and brief him about the Limitlessness Stones and Thanos, acknowledging they should track down Vision to safeguard the Brain Stone implanted in his mind. Obvious acknowledges he should connect with Steve Rogers to find Vision, who has gone off the network with Wanda Maximoff. All at once, Throat and Obsidian show up in New York to hold onto the Time Stone from unusual and distinct, abnormal. Wong and Peter Parker go up against them. Having been damaged by his loss on account of Thanos, Standard finds himself unfit to change into the mass and help in the fight. Throat debilitates and catches Abnormal, Unmistakable and Parker seek after his spaceship off Earth while Wong stays behind to safeguard the Sanctorum. Flagg contacts the other Justice fighters. In Scotland, where Wanda Maximoff and Vision have been stowing away, the two are trapped by 12 PM and Glaive, yet Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff and Sam Wilson fend them off. Yet again they choose to look for cover in the Justice Fighters' office in upstate New York, where they meet James Rhodes, who is versatile with bionic leg supports. Vision recommends that Maximoff annihilate the stone in his brow to hold Thanos back from recovering it. Wanda promptly denies anyway. Rogers proposes that they travel to the one spot that has the innovation to eliminate the stone from Vision without killing him, Wakanda securely. Thor is saved by the Watchman of the System, who had gotten the Asgardian boat's trouble call. Thor surmises that Thanos would next be after the Truth Stone, which is in the ownership of the Gatherer in No Here. However, first he should recover another weapon equipped for killing Thanos from the dwarven planet of Nidavella, where the main manufacturer that can make such a weapon exists. Thor orders Rocket with him to Nidavella, while Peter, Plume, Gamora, Drax and Mantis travel to No Here. In No Here, Thanos ambushes the Watchman, having previously recovered the Truth Stone, and made a deception of an unblemished No Here to trap them. He catches Gamora after an urgent second when Gamora asks Plume to kill her, utilizing the Space Stone to get away. Thanos uncovers that he realizes that Gamora definitely knows the area of the Spirit Stone subsequent to prying data from a tormented Cloud. Thanos and Gamora travel to the planet of the Spirit Stone, Vorma, where the Red Skull, the Stone's guardian, illuminates him that recovering the stone conveys a weighty value. It must be recovered by forfeiting the existence of somebody he really cherishes. Regardless of his hesitance, Thanos mournfully loses Gamora a tall precipice to her demise and is conceded the Spirit Stone. Obvious and Parker salvage Bizarre from Throat's dungeon and jumpstart Throat out of the boat, killing him. Bizarre accepts they ought to withdraw to safeguard the Time Stone, however distinct dissents. He accepts they ought to take the battle to Thanos as opposed to withdrawing as they've done before. The three leave to stand up to Thanos on Titan, where they meet Plume, Drax and Mantis and figure out how to eliminate Thanos' glove. While examining their strategies, Odd purposes the Time Stone to see substitute fates, letting them know he'd seen 14,605 of them, with one in particular where the Justice Fighters win. Thanos magically transports to Titan, where, after a short discussion with Unusual intended to divert him, the Gathering draw in Thanos hand-to-hand and figure out how to repress him. Mantis can quiet Thanos while Peter and Tony endeavor to pry the glove from his arm. Plume and Cloud, who'd showed up on Titan during the fight, conclude that Gamora is dead. An infuriated Plume fights back, hitting Thanos and breaking the Gathering's hang on him. Thanos takes the glove back and loses the Gathering, taking steps to kill Unmistakable except if Odd gives him the Time Stone. Weird does so and tells Tony they've entered the final stage. Thanos adds the stone to his glove and withdraws. Titan, Thor, Rocket and Groot show up at a deserted and barren Nidavella. Thor is perplexed that the Goliath manufacture is inert. The monster Overshadow Eitri lets them know that Thanos constrained the dwarfs to make his glove. Consequently, Thanos killed every one of the dwarfs with the exception of Eitri. In the wake of laboring to reactivate the manufacture and reignite the neutron star that powers it, the four make Stormbreaker, a fight hatchet that fills in as Thor's new weapon and awards him the force of the Bifrost. In the meantime, the Justice Fighters show up in Wakanda and task Shuri with securely separating the Brainstone from Vision. Thanos' Outrider armed force shows up and starts going after Wakanda and the Vindicators. Close by, the unified Wakandan armed forces drove by Lord T'Challa mount a safeguard against Thanos' powers. The Outriders start overpowering the protecting militaries before Thor, Rocket and Groot show up to join the fight. The tide is by all accounts turning for the Vindicators. 12 PM, Obsidian and Glaive are killed, yet Thanos shows up for the Psyche Stone. A weepy Maximoff obliterates the still-embedded Brain Stone in Vision to keep Thanos from recovering it. However, Thanos utilizes the Time Stone to switch the occasion and pry out the Psyche Stone from Vision, killing him once more. Thor assaults and drives Stormbreaker into Thanos' chest, however Thanos endures to the point of snapping his fingers with the glove. On a distant world, he tracks down Gamora as a youngster. At the point when he affirms that he accomplished his objective, she asks him what it cost. His response is everything. Back on the planet, Thoron searches with sickening apprehension as Thanos, his glove currently battered from the work and his left arm and part of his chest consumed, transports away. Thanos' objective of destroying half of all life in the universe happens as expected as individuals start breaking down. Thanos stirs on another lavish, green planet, his chest wound recuperated, and peacefully watches the nightfall, grinning marginally, fulfilled at having accomplished his definitive objective. In a post-credit scene, the Earth is in confusion as individuals start dissolving into debris. Driverless vehicles crash in the city and a helicopter. Before he disappears, Rage figures out how to convey a last trouble message to Skipper Wonder.